I had a huge growth in terms of money. Whatever I used to earn, I had a 1200% growth now with your help. I had applied for more than 400 jobs, and I was very into my set phase of life. And then when I joined you, I was able to realize my potential. Then I got the job and I was about to give birth to my baby. I was doing some techniques which are taught by you, and doctor was surprised that I'm doing really very well. It's a life-changing experience for me, as earlier I was a very fearful person, not able to stand in front of people, not able to speak. Even I used to think I'm not able to speak English. And now if I look into my board, I have achieved everything.
Hi, Sona. Welcome to the Hall of Fame interviews, and I'm very glad to see you here. I am looking forward to having this conversation. So, welcome here. How are you?
Thank you so much. I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing good as well. So
Yeah.
my first question to you is, what was the motivation for you to join coaching or get to start, working on yourself? What led you to that?
Yeah, so I changed the country in past years, and then when I was struggling for a job because I had applied for more than 400 jobs, and I was very into my set phase of life, like I'm not able to do, like I was just thinking that I'm not good enough. I'm not getting the jobs and what I'm doing here, because earlier I was used to do a job which is very good for my profile, and I was independent. So I applied for more than 400 jobs, and I was into the kind of depression going on that what should I do? I'm not getting anything here. And then it led me somehow to join you. I think now I think it's the universe has given me that chance to join you. And then when I joined you, I was able to realize my potential, and then I got the job. And after that, I can switch the jobs now. I don't have a fear of getting to the jobs, and I'm very much confident about if I'm not getting good things in my career, but I know what I have to do. So you made me realize my self potential, that how can I achieve anything which I want to in my life. So that's the main thing which led me to join you, and after that it impacts every area of my life, career, health, professional, personal. So I think it was the best decision of my life.
I remember that time when you didn't have something coming in, and but what I really admired was that you did not stop and you kept pursuing, and you said, okay, if there's no response coming, I'm just going to go and send my mails to multiple other people, and this is really like a lot of resilience from your side.
Yeah.
During that time and even after that. So I see a lot of changes happened over the years. What are the three big changes that have happened in your life after you started working on yourself?
So the first change, which is like very important, I learned to say no. I that is I I can label myself as a pleaser person earlier, but now I know when to say no, what is a boundary line. That is a main change. Second, I I now more aware about my thoughts, because I understand the value of my mind, like what I think, it somehow it's going to happen. So I just know, Sona, you should stop thinking about this. If something bad comes in my mind, I know what needs to do, what are the techniques. The third big change I can see in myself is um, the resistance. Earlier, I used to do, oh, I'm not able to do this workout. I was not able, but now I'm able to do anything for my physical health. So recently, I blessed with a baby girl, and then I was very sad about my body, like it's not looking good and all. And how will I start the workout? How will I get into the shape? It's not about getting into the shape. It's about how should I start? But then I started putting the shoes on, started going for a walk, and I realized I can do it. Earlier, I was like not able to do a walk, which is like 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer, but now I was able to do 5 kilometer walk. So I think that's the biggest thing which I was able to achieve.
Great, great. That's
Yeah.
really amazing. And these are the results that we are talking about. I also know that there has been quite a journey for you, right? From
Yeah.
So you've been my student since some time, and from that time to now, there is a lot of change in terms of, the way you stand, like, the way you think and feel about yourself, and the way you've
Yeah.
managed so many difficult situations in your life. So really proud to, be associated with you, because one thing that I see is that you're a good student. And if you
Yes.
pick up something, you do really well with that. And that is, any teacher's dream is to have a student like that. I'm very happy with that progress in your life. What have been your
Thank you.
aha moments in this journey? How do you remember something very specific that you want to highlight, like, a big
Yeah.
revelation, something that came up?
So for me, there's so many aha moments, but the most important one is whenever I think, okay, I'm not good enough for this job, and I'm not doing great. I realize the importance. Okay, I have to, wrap up. I have to do something good. And now, if something doesn't suits me, I really get the opportunity somehow from to the next thing, which is the aha moment for me. Second aha moment for me, I made the vision board, which has, multiple goals. And now, if I look into my board, I have achieved everything. So, if I see that vision board today, I was saying to my husband yesterday, I achieved everything which is there. So,
For
I
a
had a
vision board,
baby.
Sona. It's time for a
Yeah,
vision board. Yeah.
yeah. So now it's time for to upgrade that vision board. Third, the aha moment. Which is very, very good, and which was validated by the doctor. So when I was into the contraction, when I was about to give birth to my baby, I was doing some techniques which are taught by you, and then I went to the hospital and I was able to handle the contractions very well. So doctor said without any medicine or without any painkiller, and doctor was surprised that I'm doing really very well with the contractions, and they were like, you are doing so good. Even the nurses, the midwives around me was like, oh, I have a three baby, but I have never seen a person like you who handles the contraction very well, so I'm so proud of you. So that's the aha moment for me, because the doctors are so shocked and they're like, oh, you are doing really great,
Yes.
and without any, and I requested them for a painkiller also, but somehow it didn't came. And they were like, you are okay now, you don't need it. So we and my husband were surprised that, oh, you can do it. So
Yeah.
that was a biggest aha moment. And because I had that technique in my mind, I was continuously doing it. I don't know somehow. And from where I got the energy, but that was a miracle. And when I saw the baby, it was so beautiful. So I think
And I
these are the,
highlight this for everybody that this was not an easy one. So it was not an easy delivery.
yeah,
It's like a very, very, very long labor, almost 2 days. So this,
48 hours of labor I had
so
been.
it was. I am so proud to hear that you could remember, and because you had practiced it enough number of times already, it came out naturally. And I'm so glad that it helped you. I mean, really beautiful. So
Yeah, it was
you
so
are,
beautiful.
yeah, you are a rock star. So good, good.
One thing which I really want to highlight is a money aspect. I had a huge growth in terms of money. So earlier I used to, whatever I used to earn, I had a 1200% growth now with your help. So I think that is a really very big achievement which anyone can think of. So thank you so much for that.
So just 2 years and such a phenomenal growth. And I think it is what I really appreciate there is that it's not, yes, money definitely is great, and this is so inspiring. At the same time, what I feel is that you could have given up in between, because you were not really getting something that you wanted, and there was so much of struggle, but you kept on at it and you manifested what you wanted, and you didn't take up anything that did not align with you. So that is
Yes.
where your inner growth kind of was showing up, that you didn't
Yeah.
want to settle for something less. You knew your value, and then you kept on grabbing the opportunities that came your way. So good job.
And
So
that,
yeah.
yeah, and that made me strong also.
Yeah.
So I think,
Your value in your mind increased, and that's why your value outside increased, and it happened. So good job, very good.
thank you.
Is there any advice that you have, or anything that you want to say to people who are watching this, who are struggling with something or who want to do well in their lives and are probably not seeking help right now?
Yes. So, first of all, I want to say to all of them who are watching this video, like you are nearly there where you want to, what you want to do in life. And second, um, I I was also like that, like how why to invest money, or if you can work, there's so much available online. You can go through YouTubes and everyone is available, everyone is giving something to you. But I would say this is the best thing which you can do for yourself. Um, for example, if you want to invest in gyms and anything to work on your body, the same way, if you invest in this thing, you would able to achieve in every aspect of your life. Like you would grow exponentially, exponentially. So I would say this is the best thing. If you, for example, if you want to proceed in career, in finance, in health, if you're struggling with anything, I would recommend to join, because some of the techniques, the way you are always available for us, it's really miracle, and it can do anything for life. It's a life-changing experience for me, as earlier I was a very fearful person, not able to stand in front of people, not able to speak. Even I used to think I'm not able to speak English. Even I'm living in the UK. So I think it it can boost you in every aspect of your life, not for career, not for only uh, physical, mental, but everything. If you have not think of, I would say I would recommend you to join. Earning so good. I'm in relationship. I was good. Now I'm having a baby, which I think I've never thought of that I'll take such a good care, but I'm doing very well. I would say confidently. Earlier I was, oh no, I'm okay. I'll take care, but now I'm taking care of her very well. So I definitely recommend everyone who want to work on themselves in every aspect of life, just to invest some time, and they can see the changes by their own. So it's I would recommend them to join.
Fabulous. That has been so helpful. I also want to talk about, just as something in the end, is that when I see you, Sona, from when we started to now, and it has been a couple of years of work with me in various forms, sometimes through courses, sometimes through personal, one-to-ones. What I see is that you've become very directional. So earlier, even though there was that drive, it would go down with certain circumstances, with things changing, evolving around you. And now you've made it very directional, so everything that you plan, and the example of your vision board getting done completely, it's exactly that you put your mind to something, you manifest it, you move to the next one, you manifest it, so it's going in such a planned manner, the way you want it, it's shaping up like that. So that is a beautiful thing. And
Yes.
this is, I feel, you're so young and you've just begun your life. I know that you are going to go places, and there's so much more. And I really want to thank you for all the trust that you've shown, because you were one of the first persons that I started, when I, like, you were the guinea pig when I started learning. So from then to now, the kind of change, and the kind of change that I feel, I have in myself, looking at how you have evolved and some of the others have evolved, I feel very, very good and happy that we are in it together. And I know that you are going to be with me, forever. So
Yes. And thank you so much for all your support, for always being available, and for giving all the love and blessings. I hope I'll just climb the mountains ahead.
yes, 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 you will reach the sky, no
Yes.
mountains.
Yes.